LVDT is used to measure A. Displacement, B. Pressure, C. Temperature, D. Any of the above. The correct answer is displacement. The scale of PMMC instrument is linear. A. True, B. False, C. D. The correct answer is true. Absolute instruments are used in A. Laboratories, B. Industries, C. Powerhouses, D. Standard laboratories. The correct answer is standard laboratories. Burden of an instrument transformer is expressed in A. B. VA, C. D. Watt. The correct answer is VA. Which of the following devices should be used for accurate measurement of a low DC voltage? A. Small range moving coil voltmeter, B. DC potentiometer, C. Small range thermocouple voltmeter, D. hot wire instrument. The correct answer is DC potentiometer. If is standard deviation variation is A. 1, B. 1.5, C. 2, D. 3. The correct answer is 2. An electrodynamometer instrument has the advantage of A. Freedom from hysteresis and eddy currents because A-cord coils are used, B. Freedom from hysteresis and eddy currents because cores of coils have special ferromagnetic material, C. High torque weight ratio, D. Low cost. The correct answer is freedom from hysteresis and eddy currents because A-cord coils are used. The dimensions of permittivity are A. L3M1T2Q2, B. L1M1T2Q2, C. L2 metric ton 1Q1, D. L2M1T2Q2. The correct answer is L3M1T2Q2. A. Q-meter uses the principle of A. Variation of self-inductance, B. Variation of mutual inductance, C. Series resonance, D. None of the above. The correct answer is series resonance. In semiconductor strain gauge, A. Resistance increases with strain, B. Resistance decreases with strain, C. Resistance increases with strain in P-type and decreases with strain in N-type, D. Resistance increases with strain in N-type and decreases with strain in P-type. The correct answer is resistance increases with strain in P-type and decreases with strain in N-type. Four-terminal approach is used in measuring low resistance because it A. Eliminates thermoelectric energy, B. Eliminates stray capacitance, C. Eliminates stray inductance, D. Eliminates the effect of leads and contacts. The correct answer is eliminates the effect of leads and contacts. In Weston synchronoscope the fixed coils are connected across A. bus bars, B. incoming alternator, C. lamp, D. either A or B. The correct answer is incoming alternator. Which of the following is not a transducer in true sense? A. Thermocouple, B. Piezoelectric, C. Photoelectric cell, D. LCD. The correct answer is LCD. It is required to measure a low magnitude high frequency current. The proper instrument is A. moving iron, B. dynamometer, C. thermocouple, D. induction. The correct answer is thermocouple. Bridge circuits using RTD in temperature measurement usually employ a three-lead system so as to obtain A. higher sensitivity, B. better impedance matching, C. compensation for signal wire resistance, D. reduction in power consumption. The correct answer is compensation for signal wire resistance. The stator of phase shifting transformer for use in conjunction with an AC potentiometer has A. single phase winding, B. two-phase winding, C. 3-phase winding. D. Either A or C. The correct answer is 2-phase winding. The sensitivity of a potentiometer can be increased by A. Increasing the length of wire. B. Decreasing the length of wire. C. Increasing the current in the wire. D. Decreasing the current in the wire. The correct answer is increasing the length of wire. Two resistances are R136.5 and R275.5. If they are connected in parallel, the limiting error in percent will be A 5, B 10, C 15, D 20. The correct answer is 15. An AC bridge uses galvanometer as detector. A true, B false, C, D. The correct answer is false. In figure, the reading of wattmeter will be proportional. A VI cos, B 36 cos, C 36 sin, D VI sin. The correct answer is 36 sin. Consider the following statements about mutual inductance. A 234, B 123, C 134, D 124. The correct answer is 123. In low power factor wattmeter, the pressure coil is connected A to the supply side of current coil, B to the load side of current coil, C in either A or B, D across the mains. The correct answer is to the load side of current coil. Figure shows the equivalent circuit of resistor. The resistor is non-inductive when A R LC, B LR-LC, C LCR2, D CLR2. The correct answer is LCR2. The signal-to-noise ratio in telemetry should be better than A 5 dB, B 10 dB, C 25 dB, D 60 dB. The correct answer is 60 dB. Consider the following statements regarding electro-dynamometer type indicating instrument. It can be used for measuring. A 1 and 2 are correct. B 3 and 4 are correct. C 1 and 3 are correct. D 1 2 3 4 are correct. The correct answer is 1 2 3 4 are correct. Magnetic flux can be measured by A. Capacitive pickup, B. Inductive pickup, C. Resistive pickup, D. Hall effect pickup. The correct answer is Hall effect pickup. Panel type instruments are used in A. Power stations, B. Automobiles, C. Industries, D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Which of the following can be used for measuring capacitance? A. De Sauty bridge, B. Maxwell's bridge, C. Anderson bridge, D. Hayes bridge. The correct answer is De Sauty bridge. For measuring current at a high frequency, we should use A. Moving iron instrument, B. Electrostatic instrument, C. Thermocouple instrument, D. Moving coil instrument. The correct answer is thermocouple instrument. A moving iron instrument can be used for DC as well as AC. A true, B false, C, D. The correct answer is true. 2 wattmeter method of 3-phase power measurement can be used to find A. Total active power, B. Total active power and power factor, C. Total active power and reactive power, D. Total active power, power factor, apparent power and reactive power. The correct answer is total active power, power factor, apparent power and reactive power. The multiplier resistance and meter coil in a voltmeter are in A. Series, B. Parallel, C. Series parallel, D. Either A or B. The correct answer is series. The adjustment of position of shading bands in an energy meter is done to provide A. Friction compensation, B. Creep compensation, C. Braking torque, D. None of the above. The correct answer is friction compensation. The numbers of accelerating anodes in a coil is A1, B2, C3, D4. The correct answer is 2. Consider the following statements regarding phase-sensitive detector. A1, 2, 3, B1 and 2, C2 and 3, D1 and 3. The correct answer is 2 and 3. In a Weston synchronoscope, the moving coil is connected across A. bus bar, B. incoming alternator, C. lamp, D. fixed coils. The correct answer is bus bar. The coding system generally used in digital telemetry is A. ppm pulse position modulation, B. PAM pulse amplitude modulation, C. PCM pulse code modulation, D. PDM pulse duration modulation. The correct answer is PCM pulse code modulation. The advantage of semiconductor strain gauge over resistance strain gauge is A. It is more sensitive, B. It is more linear, C. It is less temperature dependent, D. It is cheaper. The correct answer is it is more sensitive. The advantage of LVDT over inductive bridge type transducer is that A. It gives high output for small changes in core position, B. It can be used over a temperature range of 265 C to 600 C. C. It can measure displacement of moving object. D. The error due to stray magnetic field is less. The correct answer is it gives high output for small changes in core position. In a Weston synchronoscope, the deflecting torque is 0 when A. Currents in fixed and moving coils are in phase, B. Currents in fixed and moving coils are out of phase by 90, C. Currents in fixed and moving coils are out of phase by 60, D. None of the above. The correct answer is currents in fixed and moving coils are out of phase by 90.